Hello everybody. Good afternoon, good morning. Welcome back to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well. Back to Enshrouded for another day. Well, since Corepunk it's still experiencing catastrophic hardware failures in coding, I think it's time for us to, try and push this project a little bit forward. We did a lot of work yesterday. I have I brought with me about 150,000 blocks. It's time to lay some more floors and foundations today. Chill out, enjoy the music, chat with you all, keep you company. Whether you're working, chilling, cooking, cleaning, or just sitting on your computer doing nothing. Always feel free to talk about anything you guys like. This game, other games, we don't really have a lot of restrictions on that kind of matter. I'm just expanding my playlist a little bit, so I need to do a few more clicks before we actually get into the game here. I forgot that this is something I have to do every time. What else? Other than that, all's good. Corepunk is trying to fix the server, so we might play. We're doing some work on Enshrouded. We could play one of those, survival games, but to be honest, just not in the mood. And since I'm not in the mood, I'm not going to do something if I'm not in the mood. Anyways, I think I have expanded a lot of songs here, so we have made this playlist a lot longer. I think I might actually open the whole thing, so. Anyways, that's that. That should be okay. Right, let's get cracking then. Let's get cracking. Because we have a lot of floors to fill. New room. No, this is the graveyard. It's the necropolis. I'm just been continuing on things. We'll do that later because I need to empty something. Again, biggest problem: lights. Lights don't fucking work, and I didn't have time to go today to go and ask what's happening with the lights. Half the lights work, half the lights don't work. It is the most annoying situation ever. So I've just been we're just laying down floors at the moment. But I don't know, man. I mean, it's always been weird when people make games that somehow the core and graphics cards cannot handle the core and CPUs. I don't get that. Like, how do you make a game that you have the technology to make it, but somehow every other computer on the planet cannot fucking play the game? I don't understand the concept. I can see, like, you see, like, on the bottom left, which is over there, or this kind of bit here, this area here, right? If you actually make this full screen, you'll notice that, like, there's no gravestones there. If I take 2 steps, more and more gravestones have been created. Right, so I know this is kind of something common in games, the whole distance rendering, but if you can render that, how's it gonna render 1000 candles with particles? So if that's the case, then how did you make the game to do that? Why did you make a game to do that? I mean, the only reason why we can see shit is those white tiles over there, which, from the looks of things, I'm gonna, maybe, if I'm lucky, I'll have to come up with a very, very creative way to replace the candles and use those panels, because they're not affected as the flames are, so they're always on. So I need to see if I can find a smart way to use that for light. And I say smart way, I mean, I don't know, sticking in some foliage, or I don't know, put a pixel square kind of situation and There we go. And hide it between two flames or something. I don't know. I have to come up with something because this is extremely annoying. Alright, let me go back. So most likely I'm gonna have to switch servers after this and make more blocks. And come back. 150,000 blocks is not even gonna cut it. We'll just use 40,000 just to do one line. Oh god, imagine I actually had to mine all that shit. I mean, the amount of time it takes to lay these things down is like forever. Imagine I actually had to mine this. I should be playing this every single day, like 20 hours a day, and still wouldn't have enough mats to do this. Crazy. Super crazy, man. I'm gonna fix the sound a little bit here. That's a bit better. Ooh. I mean, we're putting the floors down, but we're still gonna have to do fucking look at this snapping. It either leaves a gap or it doesn't, or it just goes way too far in. Telling you, man, snapping sucks. Anyways, yeah, we're gonna have to do a lot of trimming and detailing afterwards. There's a lot of work to be done here. So it looks like we need about roughly 80,000 blocks just to do the floor here. We can break some shit as well. Good. Let's break. It's all these jobs, breaking, laying down the floors, all has to be done. We cannot skip anything. And this is why I like this game, man. You can just take your time with it, you know, your own pace. There's no time runs, there's no dungeons, no mobs, no respawns, no, you know, when you're doing the building part of it. You just relax, watch it again, drink your coffee. It's a great game if you want to relax. I mean, it can piss you off, but most of it, I find it relaxing. Yeah, my backpack is full. I have too many blocks on me, so we'll break what we can. We'll do another run later to break some more stuff. Now we're gonna go here. We'll break again until the backpack is full. I'm going to place some more layers down. And then we have some more space in the bag. Oh. Hello. Interesting. I see the beginning of another hidden path that's coming up. And so we've got 2 squares worth of space here. Alright, let's go and do the other floor. Now, just while you guys waiting there, I'm waiting for everybody to jump in to the stream. I was looking at this, and I don't like this part here. How we have this little ledge outside of these houses, and then have this extensions too big. I feel like it kind of ruins a lot of my style. So I'm probably gonna have to redo all the staircase. Sorry, all the staircases. Like incorporate them a little bit better instead of creating that extension, because I've just realized, I mean, I knew it, but I was like, okay, let's just put the backbone of it down. That if you look at the building, every floor you go down, it extends always a little bit forward towards us, because you go down, you get one platform out, then you go down, then you do another platform out, and another platform, and another, just keep coming out a little bit every time. So I'm gonna have to find a way to incorporate this a little bit better. So can I break things? Yay. Harp's machine, we got raided. Welcome everybody, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, appreciate it. Thank you very much. What this? Thank you very much. This is one of the 26 rooms that I got here. But thanks. I'm just starting. Well, just starting. It's about 25% done. It's a huge project, this one. How I get so much stone? I don't mind. I create it. My server is modded. Otherwise, I can't do my building. No, I do not mind this. This is 100% transparency. My server is modded. I just create as much as I want. And the reason for that is just to give you an idea on the amounts required for these projects that I do, because I have 26 rooms pretty much like this one. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean like the first three rooms, I actually mined everything. But just to give you an idea on the scale, you see the room, right? You see the corridor I'm building here, this one that I'm running. So from the beginning where the little houses are, all the way around, excuse me, this is my alarm clock, 1 second. Sorry about that. So from the beginning over there where the flame is and the white tiles, do the entire, you know, this line, that line, across the line there is 100,000 blocks, right? And it's 100,000 blocks and it's 11 floors, right? It's 100,000 to do that, just the circle of it, and you do it 11 times. And that's just doing the flooring. We're not talking about the houses, the thing. This project is massive. There's no way I could have actually, because I do 90% of the work alone, there's no way I could have mined this for this project. So... Oh, Ramengso, seriously? Dude, I live like 20 minutes from there. Well, Harpix, it seems you're very excited about this, so if you have 10 minutes, I can give you a tour if you want. Just let me know if you want the tour, I'll do it. I'll come back to building in a minute. Ramen, I live 20 minutes, you should give me a PM or something, can meet you up, dude. Ooh. No worries, next time you're around. Next time you're around, dude, let me know. I'll give you a full tour, because it is a huge thing. Only about 20 minutes to show you everything. So next time you're around, let me know. We'll do a tour for you. Oh yeah, or you can watch yesterday's video on Twitch or YouTube, and you can watch there. I usually do 2 tours throughout the stream, so you can see it. Yeah, I live on far west, like from the actual city of Hanyang, like 20 minutes. So for Suda Bay is like 25 minutes, the way I drive anyways. So yeah. Now I'm a bit disoriented, you know, this is not the floor I was doing. Yeah, next time send me a PM, maybe I'll see it. Give me a time, I'll see if I can make it, can meet you up. Grab a cup of coffee or something. In a lot of areas, a lot of people here speaking. We're not French. We're not French. So you'll find a lot of people speaking English. I'm one. Where was I? Okay, I think I was on this floor. Yeah. Yes. No. Italy, lovely. I've been to Bologna only, unfortunately. I took a flight England to Bologna. That's where I've been for about a week. That's the only place I've been in Italy. I've been a little bit in Germany, around Greece, and of course England. Loads of time in England. So yeah. But seriously, now, I mean, if you're around, dude, just send me a PM. So give you my phone number or something. We can next time you're down there, if I can make it, grab a cup of coffee. I like meeting people. In March, even better. Better weather. March is good. March is a good month here. Good plan. Good plan, yeah. It's not good to travel with a big belly. Congratulations as well. Best wishes for a healthy child. And let's break some walls. Doo-doo, doo-doo. I don't get holes in the fucking walls. Gotta clear the walls. Okay, I'll look alright. And we carry on. This is why I don't play this game very often, because like I have reached pretty much the maximum of my creativity with this, because this project, this Kingdom Under the Mountain we have here it has a concept, so I am also kind of a little bit restricted within the concept's parameters. I don't want to expand that. What I mean is minimum wood, for example, the score for stone, so pretty much used every stone there is. And I don't have any other ideas at the moment of things to do. I mean, there's a few, like I would like to have a snow room, like a winter room, but we don't have a lot of tiles, you know? I mean, I want to finish the forest, I need some detailing. I have like detailing basically to do in this room. Everything else needs detailing. I'm good at the like making the rooms, but then the detailing, it just takes a while. Good morning, Skin. The good thing about this project I'm doing right now is that I'm at the stage, I mean, I need to go down there and add more lights. I have to sort, I don't know if it's clear, but we do have a line of gardens just above my transparent tile. It's I have the gardens basically, so I need to find a way to light the gardens, and then we need about 100 more candles. But the project I'm doing now, because theoretically, like, you need to have a bit of imagination for some of the things we do here. Right now, theoretically, I am building an necropolis, so I'm in the process of we did the graveyard on the bottom. Now we're just doing the polis part of the necro. We're just doing the city. So I'm just laying down the floors, you know, like around it, like imagine houses from stone, inside stone kind of thing. So right now I'm trying to lay down the foundations for the different layers that we're gonna have all the houses creating the city. And this room was I mean, we have all these walls around here because we had a different idea, because just above us is a throne room, and the idea of the first throne room, because now we have refurbished everything, we have refurbished the entire base, but the original plan for the throne room was a huge room, basically this plus another part above it. You can't see it because of the ceiling. So this room is not this big, it's even bigger, but I've just put a floor to do the throne room, and then I'm building underneath it. But the plan, the idea from this was that we're gonna make such a huge room, right? We wanted to give the feeling of a chasm, you know, like endless, bottomless blackness on the bottom. And then on the top, you'll go into the throne room, you have this massive corridor with branching bridges. And at the very end, very far away, would be the throne itself. And that's why we put all these walls around. We needed to darken the stone because the stone was reflecting a lot of light. But now that I'm doing a stone kind of situation, I need to remove those because they're not going to look good if somebody walks in. So yeah, pretty much everything has a bit of a concept, but I usually do 1 or 2 tours off the base when I play. And I know some people come here every day and probably bored of listening to it, but we do have people that, you know, we got new people every now and then. So usually my 6-hour stream, I do like 2, maybe 3 tours, because it takes about 20 minutes to go around. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to finish this layer here a little bit. I don't know, 5-10 minutes, whatever it takes me. Don't fall down. And then we'll do the first tour, because also helps me, you know, from not clicking all the time, clear my head a bit. But this room, it needs a lot more work, it needs a lot more detailing to be done. And I have a feeling probably I will have to pretty much destroy this wonderful staircase that I have there. I am very happy that I took the decision to destroy everything and refurbish it. I mean, not everything, you know, we refurbished it. The refurbishing, I'll show you how it was before the tour. I found the photos, so you have a rough idea of how this base used to look like before we done the refurbishing. And I think it was one of the best ideas that I had in this game, was to refurbish the old base. Oh, come on, you stupid. And when it does this flickering left, right, I don't know why the character just can't go in a fucking straight line. I'm pressing forward and the mouse is kind of like steady, right? And it keeps doing this flickering left, right before he positions it. So annoying. Okay, so we have 2, yeah, 1, 2, okay, so that's good. How many times I got left? 93,000, okay. If Lynx gets you banned, he's not gonna get you banned, it's gonna time you out for 10 seconds. Because I only have them for subs because I have people posting porn and stuff in the past, so it's kind of a defensive mechanism. You can just send me, I'll just put my name down, you can just send me a PM if you want, and I'll put the links up for you. And I had a lot of issues with people trying to, you know, to get me banned. Καλώς το μορμπιτάκο μου. Πού είσαι ρε φίλε? Καλησπέρα. Yeah, also for the new guys on the stream, sorry, duolingual. Δεν πιστεύω να θες να παίξεις Corpang σήμερα. Ξέχασέ το. Alright, hold on a second. Let me click that. We'll watch it together. I'll just, Alright, so if I just grab the link as well, if somebody wants to have a look. Bear with me and technology. Okay, that's that. And let's see what we got. Ah, that is some serious detailing down there. Nice tapestry there, pixel by pixel, making the dragon. Very nice. That's actually real good. I might copy something similar to that. That's really nice. I have some nice ceilings. I'll show you. I'll do the tour now. I have some very nice ceilings, but I haven't actually done anything floor-wise. Hold on a second. Oh, read more. Okay, there we go. That's a bit bright. Nice. Oh, you build all this. Ooh. Whew. That's a lot of work there. See, the problem with what I'm doing is that I have to actually dig the room out, which is very time consuming, and then have to build. And we need a lot of light, which causes some problems. Really? Looks good though. Good work. Alright, let me Alright, let's go and show you the base. Don't worry, it's still loading. Alright, so I'm just gonna leave him like here, just to do this. Hold on a second. So I'll try and show you. Let's close a few things here. Okay, I mean the photos are a bit, you know, not in order, but I'll just show you some of them, so I think you'll get the idea, right? So, I mean, look at the floor, look at the walls here, right? This is the farmer house. This is the where we had all the working things. Basically, here we had an alcove for every single item that crafts things. This is a treasury before. This is before. This is the training room before. That's the throne room. It had the bridges here, and we're just going at the end there. There's the flame. That was the entrance before the throne room. That was the first corridor. You'll see this in a minute. This is the way down to the library, all the way up to the main room. That's the first room we're gonna see. And this is the outside of the mountain. Okay. Ασείς, δεν ξέρω, μπορεί, το σκέφτομαι. Γιατί δεν ξέρω πόσα MMO μπορώ να παίξω ταυτόχρονα. Alright. So that's the outside. Now I'm gonna go and show you what it looks like today after I decided to refurbish. So this is the outside. The way you build, I mean, the way I do it is I go in, I get one of those 256 blocks, you place it, you remove it, you place it, you remove it, and you just dig the whole thing. So it's very efficient, very nice, and you get nice blocks done. Oh, bigger than that? Yeah, that would help. Yeah, for big rooms, yeah. So from that mountain just being a mountain, this is what we got outside now. I really enjoyed this update they did. It gave me a lot of inspiration with the new doors and everything. So we've made this nice little yard. You can also see the road underneath. Right? You can actually walk and you come up here and just carry on. It's part of the natural environment from the game. So you can watch. You can walk. So I like to close the doors. Let's close this door as well. So we have all this nice little castle outside now, from, you know, nothing to all this. which I have to say I kind of like it a lot. You know, you have a nice view, have all the flames, the fires. It looks really dwarvish. That's the thing we're going for. And this is the entrance to our kingdom. Hope you enjoy the tour. So this is kind of like a welcoming room. I close the door because it really changes the light and makes this look good. At night it's all nice bright green and stuff. And we have another door here which is already open. We'll close it for the next tour now. So I don't know if you remember the photos, remember that staircase? I was like dirty thing, what you call it, bricks, just yellow and some flames. Now so luxurious. Thing looks better. So up to this point in this room, I dug all this by pickaxe. All this been digged with a pickaxe. Then I went in and started doing the whole digging with the squares. Then I found out you can do that. So up here we have a little bit of a study, right, with all the trophies. Here we have a big dining room. So when you guys come visit, I also have toilets here. That came handy. Along the way I will show you a couple of things because there's about 26 hidden passages that we have. So I'll just show you this one because it's kind of like the first one, the second one actually, we already passed one. So with these ones you can, you know, this is a bit of a weird one, but you can go pretty much anywhere. You can skip floors, you can skip rooms, some of them are interconnected. This is how like in-depth the hidden passageways are. And you come up here, which I'm not going to show you where this one goes. So there's about like, I don't know, 20-25 hidden passages. We finished 2 more yesterday on stream. This one is the closest one, but there's a lot of them to discover. The base is very interactive. It's not just going around, you have a lot of things to explore. I suppose I can show you one more, but later. So now we go down to the archive. Something extending there, I gotta fix that later. So this is our archive. It's a, well, I've seen bigger libraries than this, but for me this is a big library. So this is our archive here. It's a 3-story library with 4 staircases and a couple of, you know, I don't know, bridges. What do you call this? I don't know. And then we'll go down to the crafting area. As usual, we got 4 quarters. We got blacksmith, carpenter, hunter, and the alchemist. And this staircase, you can get a little bit lost sometimes. I'll just show you the staircase because I think it's a masterpiece. I'm very happy about it, very proud of it. It took me a couple of hours because I was getting lost. Pretty much you can, you know, you can turn left and right, you know, there's different exits. It gave me a bit of a headache when I was doing it, to be honest. And as always, every room has its own little hidden passages. Of course, every now and then I go back and, you know, redo some of the passages. One is here. This one, like from here, connects to one passageway that goes down there. There's another one hidden here. And its own little thingy here. This goes all over this room. So basically, as you see this room, this corridor goes all around. It's all stocked up with wine and barrels and stuff like that. So the hidden passageways are all decorated as well with different themes and things like that. And we go further down the rabbit hole. And here we come to our hub. And the base is split at the moment into 4 quarters. Here we have our treasury. Our new expanded treasury. At some point I'm gonna have to go around all these boxes and find out where we have what, but yeah, this is a new treasury. And of course underneath the treasury is our collector. There you go. He's chilling somewhere there at the bony throne in front of me. And I really love this room. I love the idea of this room. We have piled up here pretty much everything you can craft in the game prior to this expansion. I think this idea here was the best we had, with the chain coming underground, giving, you know, that necromancy kind of situation. Yeah, also good luck in here finding the hidden passageway. I always miss it myself. So much clutter. It's fucking ridiculous. Also, there's a hidden passageway in here somewhere. And that's actually the small little quarter. Then we go over here to the farmer, which is one of my favorite areas, to be honest. Here we have a nice crystalline area, which took a while to actually cover it. And we have all the things you can plant. Farmer has her own house, refurbished of course, you know. It's fully equipped with pretty much everything she will ever need. And of course the roof garden. And a back garden with gnomes and a huge fucking tree. I love how this tree looks among the blue stuff. And if you look around a little bit, I'm showing you this one because, you know, you also will find, hey Ben, more hidden passages, and you can expand, you know, and go into different areas, different layers. I'm just gonna show you this one because I like this one. What game is this? This is Enshrouded. Like this is one of my favorite hidden passageways. It's like a destroyed underground pirate kind of situation. I really love this passageway. It's my best one. When I made it, I was like, yeah, it's gonna look like shit with all this, but it turned out to be really good. At least my opinion, anyways. So you have a lot of things to explore in this space and try and discover. I'm good, Ben. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? So like I said, it's about 17 or 20 hidden passages. Just wanted to show you a couple, get an idea of how things are around here. We're gonna see a few more because I need to bypass a few things during the tour because I can't be asked to do them every time. And this is where we have the farming area. And one of the most recent areas we completed, which was yesterday, we finished this yesterday, is the animal farming area, which is this one. This is our barns, 3 on this side and 3 over that side, with natural, with exclamation marks, skylights. That bit took 11 hours to do. And I think a lovely little house. Kind of a room here, kitchen. Cyberpunk 20, no, I have never played that. I have watched it on Twitch, but I've never played it. Bathtubs, so it's a fully equipped house for people working here. And of course hidden passages, we finished them yesterday. Probably gonna visit, oh, I wanted to change that into a gate, but in time will come. So that's our kind of like production quarter, if you like. It's gonna go and visit the living quarters, where over here we have 4 rooms for the players. Never had more people visiting anyways. So this is a player's room, this is mine. And of course it's fully equipped with, yes, you guessed it, hidden passageways with different themes, different directions. And at the beginning they pretty much look like this, or empty, and people do whatever they want. What games have I played? I mean, like recently I've been focusing a lot on survival games like Deep Rock Galactic Survivor, Halls of Torment, yet another zombie survival game, Vampire Survivors. Been playing a lot of Core Punk, Enshrouded, Minion Masters, which is a favorite Sunday game for me. Warhammer Online, WoW, I don't know. I mean, the list keeps going. Depends on my mood. I play whatever. I just don't play scary games. I don't play like thrillers or ghosts or stuff like that. But for the most recent games, Mass Effect, when I was a child. And this is our NPC living quarters. We have plenty of rooms for all our NPCs. And down here we also have a bathhouse. Changing rooms and everything. And this way we're gonna visit our training room. It's a bit of an interactive room. You have jumping practice over there, swinging practice, target practice, jumping practice, and this is a mini maze. This little house here is a mini maze. You can go in and get lost a little bit. And it's a lot of fun. Also, this is our ceiling I was talking about that I've done like ceilings. This looks like a circuit board. I think it was a good idea to do this. It kind of broke the monotony of flat surfaces, you know. And coming up here, what this game it's very simple. Basically, you I wouldn't call it really a survival game, but it's more of a co-op adventure. That's how I would describe it. So basically, you have the map. You start down here, and you can build one of those flames, right? And you start building your base. I'm just running through my base at the moment, showing people my base. And you go out there, you kill things, you mine, you pick up resources and gear, and you just, you know, clearing these sites to get your points for your character. While you explore and you level up your shrines give you more space, and you can build bigger, you find new materials, and you just keep going like this. It's more of a co-op adventure rather than survival game. And also, recently they added dungeons, so you can do some dungeons with your friends, and that's it. Personally, I just play for the building. I think it has one of the best building ever. So after the training room, you can visit our maze. This is an actual maze, which I am going to skip. I never find my way through this maze. Honestly, I never find my way through it. So, but it's for those who like to solve puzzles and whatnot, it's going to be a lot of fun. However, if you do beat the maze, if I actually find my way to my hidden thingy, you will end up in one of these lovely places. As you can see, the maze is very long. I'm just running parallel to it. It's a fucking huge maze. So if you do beat the maze, right, you come out somewhere here. And your reward for it, if you like, is another puzzle. You have to go through this jumping puzzle. This is a jumping puzzle with the squares and then with the poles, and you end up on that little blue dot at the very far end of this huge room. I would recommend you don't fall down. And this jumping puzzle I've created is you have to do single jump, double jumps, and running jumps. Otherwise, you're not going to make some of the jumps. And of course, you know, people, if there's more people on the server, they can always kind of like, you know, sit down here and just enjoy watching you failing or whatever. Or making it. But if you do make it to that blue dot, only PC. So if you do make it the blue dot, over there is an underground forest that we have created. It's something we created. It wasn't there, nothing was here. It's only a solid mountain. And I will show you the forest. I just have to go from somewhere else. I'm not doing the jumping puzzle, of course. And now we're going to the final part. We've got 3-4 more rooms to show you and then go back to my building. Hello, Smite. Good morning. The forest. Yeah, I gotta show you the forest. Hold on a second. Can I go through this? Forest. Yeah, we can go through the wall. Oh crap, my backpack is full. Don't need all these. Alright, so I'll just show you the forest. Yeah, I usually play MMORPGs or ARPGs, but this game, Enshrouded here, really got my heart from the building. And this is our underground forest. With our little hobbit house. Oops. Why am I going sideways? Oops. Nope. I'll go back this way. Sorry, I just know the way around and just break things, so. Because those ones are meant to be accessible if you beat the jumping puzzle. And this is the final part. We're actually gonna end up, I'll leave this last because we're gonna end up where we were building before we started the little tour. And here we have the final, well, let's say 4 rooms. This is an incomplete room. This is gonna be a display for armors and weapons. Right, so we kind of finished the room. That's how the room is gonna look like. Let's put some mannequins down. We just need to find some time, make a list of all the armors, and you know, start crafting one by one and picking some stuff from the vault so we can start putting them down. And the next room up is our gaming room. It takes a minute to get there. So this is our gaming room, where we have our... Ooh, looks like I broke something a little bit too much there. We have a chess. You can play chess. All items on the board you can pick up and move. You just have to remember what is what. We have 2 towers. The black player pawn goes over there and the white one here. So I like the idea of this. I mean, although you have to be down the board, but you know, the idea is you sit here and you command your armies and that. Because possibly they have something similar on Skyrim. I mean, you know, there's a lot of things people can be original with these days. This green massive board is for battleships. It is playable. If you count the squares up and right, you can give coordinates and you can play it. And this is a score 4, also playable. We have played a couple of matches with this just to test it. It is very playable, but you know, as the pieces you start at the bottom, as you need to put more pieces higher and higher. You just use the staircase, so you can position one of those in there. There we go. It works. Oh, thank you, Ben. You too. And that's our gaming room with another kind of like weird ceiling as well, with shapes and designs. And the final room is the throne room with the necropolis. So I was going to say the throne room, then we'll go down to the necropolis and the graveyard, and I can carry on with my building. Ramen, now you might know why I don't do this very often on the stream, because this takes forever. So this is our throne room. Unfortunately, I don't know, lights don't work sometimes, so it's a bit dark up there. There shouldn't be. It's like 6 lights up there. Yep, my lights don't work again. And that's the throne room, which it needs a bit more decoration, to be honest, but we'll get there. And this is our necropolis with the graveyard. This is where you guys found me before you started the tour. Another light that doesn't work. So all that down there, all the way to the end, is like 6-7 mausoleums with a lot of tombstones. I'll go down there so you can see how that looks like, because up here it doesn't look like anything, but down here it's a different story. Because from up there you couldn't see, you know, the flaming walls, you can't see the candles. Yeah, my little gardens here, I'm still working on them. I'm trying to see if I can come up with something nice. But I haven't finished all the lights, but that's how it looks down here with all the lights. Have a little bit more. The other side, the other half needs more lights. As you can see, we don't have any here. So there is work to be done here as well. So at the moment I'm just constructing the actual city, and we're in the process of laying down the foundations, the floors basically. And yeah, then when the floors are done and we do the basic room shaping and all this, then we start the detailing. You know, well, we gotta add some stone, where the stairs are gonna actually be. I have some stairs right now, like this one, but this is not the final, kind of like, it's not the final, what do you call it? It's not the final one. It's just temporary with this. All this, it's about, I think it's about 250 hours, maybe more. Yeah, I think it's about 200. I don't know. Let me see Steam. Where's my Steam? Enshrouded. I have 505 hours, so I would say about 300 hours. But I really enjoy the game, especially when I have people on the stream and, you know, we can chat, we'll listen to some music, whatnot. It makes the building a lot easier. I mean, I have 500 hours on the game, but I say 300 because I'm assuming I spent about 200 trying to explore, do quests, you know, things like that. But it could be more on building or a little bit less because of the quests and the dungeons and... But like I said, I do enjoy the game. I'm not sure how like how nice the game is to watch somebody put floors down. I personally find it relaxing. So a lot of times I might watch people actually building things. Because most of the streams I catch on Enshrouded, people doing quests and stuff like that, which I don't really enjoy. Feels like every other MMO kind of thing. Oh, shit. Damn it. But when I see someone who's actually building something, I... oh, no. Oh, no. Shit. These are the wrong blocks. Shit. Gotta redo this. If I see someone actually building, sorry, my mind kind of drifts away sometimes. I sit down and watch because I want to see how they build things and how it's going to turn out. I find the process both relaxing and interesting. Shit. Anyways, we'll fix that. I accidentally put the big block instead of the flat block. No biggie. But it is a process. It is a huge process, especially like for big projects. I remember the first house that I built on the starting area. You know, when you go down there and say, "Oh, you should build a base here," and I mean, it still went down the similar lines. You know, a 2-3 story house, full stone, hidden passageways. I started really experimenting with the hidden passageways since then. But it's just, it was fairly quick to do, you know? So then I decided to start building inside the mountain. If I still play Corpang, yeah, I'm still playing Corpang. I think we have a lot of things to do on Corpang. The question is whether Corpang is going to be online for us to play, because right now the server's been down for what, 5 days? So, well, I'm gonna count Friday as well. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That is like 6 days, right? 6 days with no servers. Yeah, I mean, Corpang is pissing off people at the moment with this situation. Some people will leave, some people will stay. You know, I don't think it's gonna be a dead game. It just might not be a very popular game, whatnot. But it's gonna take some serious hits population-wise because of the bad PR they're creating, due to the bad communication they have, and the fact that by the time they establish some decent communication and some better advertisement, games are gonna come out, Ast of Creation or Dune or whatever. And if a Corpang is not stable and the current class is not balanced for PV and PvP with clear functions and roles, because there's a few discussions and issues with the classes, people might play it, but then they're going to drift away to something which is going to feel more stable, more balanced. But I do like Corpang. I like the music of Corpang. I like the colors of Corpang. The design. That's what I mean. The colors, the artwork. The environment is nice. Does it need upgrade some stuff or add quality of life situation? Yes, but what early access game doesn't? But the question always remains: how patient is the player? Can the player stay and wait for those changes, or nope, just gonna move on, I want them now? Does the player want to be patient for the balance, or does it have the mentality to say, yeah, well, I've reached the end of the current content, I was fun, I was happy, so I'll go and play something else, I'll come back when there's more content? Because, I mean, some of the content that will come out, it's not for everyone. For example, the first piece of content that comes out, I'm not even going to touch that content. It's not for me. So I'm gonna stick to, same old, same old. So if I get bored, that means I have to find something else to do until more content for me is available. And Corpang doesn't seem like it's going in a fast pace anyways. And due to that, I'm taking my time to explore things and learn things, because despite the fact that I have played Alpha 4, I'm at the age that I learn very slowly, There's a lot of people that found a way to level up in 24 hours to max level. Some people have more people to play with, making the game a little bit faster and easier. People were duping, so they've learned and explored more aspects of the game, how to do things better. I just play, even Alpha, I was just playing normally, going to do all the mining and this, because I wanted to see how long does it take to go to max, how hard is it to get to this, to do that, the normal way. Because when you dupe, you do move quickly, but you don't actually check how the game feels like, and then it can be a problem when you start playing the actual game. So yeah, I'm still taking my time. I have like 3 characters. I'm planning to make a 4th one soon. I've joined a Greek guild, so we'll see if we can find somebody to play with. During this downtime, I spent a lot of time on Discord. I've learned a lot about Warmonger, a class that it's my main, let's say, at the moment. I don't know if I'm happy the way it's meant to be played, but I've learned a lot about it. The thing is, I've only made it level 19 on Alpha 4 and, didn't go too far. Playing alone, trying to test things and this and that, and I didn't get to a point that I am now. So my build was okay up to that specific point, but now that I'm on the end game, that build doesn't work. Oh yeah, I know, I've said that. I mean, it has issues with early access, and always depends on the patience people have, because don't forget, we live at a time where people want everything to be working perfectly, even if they don't work perfectly. We live at an age that people require instant gratification, validation, and so on and so forth. Well, I am a warmonger, I'm meant to be a tank, but I need to... it's gonna be a bit of a struggle for me. I'm hoping now with the guild that I joined that at least I'll have another one person to play with and I can farm some stuff. Because I can keep aggro. Yeah, the defender is coming. Is probably gonna be... Well, the thing is, we call the warmonger a tank, but in reality it's really not a tank. The warmonger is not a tank. The warmonger is more of a bruiser. And this is why I had an issue with the builds. Because when I go tanking, right, and in other games in the past, from WoW to whatever, the one thing you don't really do to a tank is you add any DPS to it, right? All you do is you add armor, you add resistances, you add bubbles, mitigation, self-heal, those kind of things. So you can be in the face of all these mobs and just laugh at them, right? A lot of block on the shield, things like that. Warmonger doesn't need all that. That's the thing. Because like if you remember, for example, WoW Paladin, right? You go in there and then you can put your Sacred Ground and you can throw, I remember the name of it, the Holy Shield or whatever. You hit the targets and it gives you massive amount of aggro, and then the Holy thing on the ground, it just keeps the aggro, right? So even if your damage is low, you have mechanics to just keep having that. You have taunt, active taunt, you press, you taunt and stuff like that. So it is the way I know how to tank. But Warmonger is like a bruiser tank, so you need to have attack power, at least a certain amount of it, in order to DPS high enough to compete with the other DPS. It's more of an active kind of thing. It's a DPS race, and having the tank spec gives you the extra 50% aggro, and you build on that. Yes, you do have skills that give you 130% aggro, but trust me, if you don't have enough damage, it's just not doing it. It could be that I'm also a little bit wrong on like the fact that I'm like, oh, I can't tank this or whatnot, because somebody pointed out to me, because somebody actually went and watched my stream in detail, and he said, hey, all right, you're not holding aggro because you're in a group. And if you're the tank, there's 2 more guys, so total 3 with a tank spec. So if they're DPS and they have the tank spec, then they're producing like massive amounts of aggro because of that. And I went and checked myself as well, and yeah, we got 3 people with a tank aspect as DPS. So they're like full AP artifacts and the tank aspect, so they get an extra 50% aggro, and that could be a thing. Also, it's but I do need to improve my DPS, so I need to get some different gear. But the thing is, you do need to have DPS. You can't just go full like that, at least not until tier 3, because if you have T2 and you have T3 DPS, the difference in damage, because like I'm hitting mobs for maybe 200 damage, right? A T3 DPS will hit them for 2.5k. So there's no way I can compete aggro-wise, even with 50% more. So if it is to be for me to compete, then I have to do that. Also, as Skill said, it is early access, right? So aggro, transference of aggro, and things like that need to be looked at. I think they have issues anyways. And as far as the Defender go, the Defender, it feels to me more of a tank than the Warmonger. I mean, it has a lot of absorbance. A lot of absorbs, a lot of shields, and above all, it mitigates a lot of damage from the group. The Warmonger, just I think the Warmonger, you could say at the moment, the way I see it anyways, until I look into the classes in more detail, because seeing just the skills, you have to see how that works in the game, if it's easy to use, you know. The Warmonger is more of a frontline PvE tank, and then a good bruiser, like decent damage, let's say 50% of a DPS, but with a lot more defenses, so you can go on PvP and be a bit more aggressive kind of thing. But the Defender looks like, with all the absorbs that has and shields and transferring damage to himself over the team, that is more of a tank. He's more like, okay, someone's gonna die, I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna transfer the damage to me, I'm gonna shield him, I'm gonna absorb it, hopefully the healer will pick him up or he can run away or something like that. He feels more defensive. Oops, shit. He feels more defensive. He feels like a tank, where the Warmonger is more of a, like I said, like a bruiser kind of type. And we fall down as usual. But no matter, we can carry on from here. Because I need to do all floors anyways. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. The problem is, because I talked to some people, even the guild that I joined, and they all have gear. They'll have like T3s. I have 0 T3s, man. Why? Because I was leveling other characters and focusing on professions, taking it easy, and I didn't go and do a lot of groups as a tank because I honestly felt that I couldn't tank, and I could have been wrong, so I didn't really go into random parties and whatnot. So I have fell behind in resources, drops, catalysts. I am really behind a lot of people because of that. But you know, I don't really mind because the game doesn't have a lot of content anyways. Getting to the end game and getting to T3 doesn't mean anything. Most people don't even do PvP, but don't care at this point. Personally, I'm more of an instance PvP guy. So, and once you get the end game and you gear up, I mean, there's only like what, golems and stuff, and then if you find a group to do the mini bosses, there isn't a lot of other things to do. There's no dungeons yet. We've got at least 2 or 3 months, and with this delay, with the infrastructure and the game be down, I don't know if they're moving forward with that or, you know, finishing it. So we're already a week behind. So the roadmap they gave us for the next 4 or 5 months, I would say that probably is going to be a roadmap for Corpang that's going to be not 4 or 5 months. It's going to be 6 to 8 months. You know, so I'm taking my time. I got myself another account so I can have one to do some of my experiments, and hopefully with the guild, I mean the guild has like 3 or 4 people that actually play, but 3 or 4 people is good enough. Get a healer and do DPS, we have a full party, you know. So some of these guys said they're already like T3 and they'll be farming, so hopefully I'll get a hand and start getting some gear going, and then we can have some fun. But the other thing is, and this is something I think a lot of people agree with this, is what is at this point, because I don't know how things are going to turn out with the whole dungeon situation, but what is the point of a warmonger? Why would, and this is why I've said earlier, like on a different stream, that on Corpang probably I'm going to start focusing a lot more on my shamans. I'm going to make 2. I have one, I'm going to make another one. 1 healer and 1 DPS. But my question is like, why would someone focus on a warmonger as a tank when the shaman can do exactly the same thing? If not even better than the warmonger, because the shaman at the moment can tank from normal mobs to war bosses. He has decent damage, so he builds aggro plus the 50% from the tank spec. The healing he produces also builds massive aggro, and his healing is 100% uptime, which means he has no downtime on healing or generating aggro. So why would you take a warmonger? In this case, you can easily, instead of a tank, 2 DPS and a healer, get shaman and 3 DPS. So you have more firepower, you finish your content or your mobs a lot faster. It's a lot more convenient and easy for the player playing the shaman to solo bears, golems. It's a lot easier. So what exactly is the purpose of the warmonger? If the shaman can do it and do it better, faster and more convenient and better times, then don't know. Because I don't think that's going to change. I mean, they did change the scaling on healing, but the servers went down. I didn't really have a chance to see how good or bad that is. But yeah, so I mean, I'm not giving up on my warmonger. I kind of like the game style. But I think a shaman might be better to have a... I want to have like an elemental DPS. I like the AoE of it. It looks good on the speed and everything. So I want to have one of those. So that's why I'm making 2 of them, so I don't have to keep changing gear, basically. And I do love leveling characters in this game. Kinda find it very nice. Because when you know what you're doing, is kind of, you know, you can group up the quest, you have the materials from the other characters in the bank, it goes a lot faster. and it doesn't hurt to have characters on standby. So I think they need to rethink a few things. Because I mean, you see the defender as well. The defender seems to be extremely defensive, so I don't know if he's going to be something you want to have on a PvP fight. So it could be Warmonger is more of a browser / tank for PvP, and then the defender is the tank you take to PvE content. But I will be making a defender. I like playing tanks and healers, generally speaking. That's why I got the Warmonger, and then the Shaman I got now is level 15. So I want to make him a DPS, and on the other one to make him a healer. I didn't make a Blast Medic. I just don't like the gameplay of the Blast Medic. I just don't enjoy the whole mechanic of 2.5 seconds, click, click. If you make it, if you don't, you fucked. Maybe I'm not fast enough, you know, I don't know, but since we're talking about Corpang while we're building this, let's see, did they put up any news up? Just out of curiosity. Oh, it's the one that said, the one put up this afternoon saying they're not ready yet, they identified things and still hit some crashes, whatnot. And at the end of the day, to tell you the truth, I don't really mind what I play. I just enjoy, you know, being in that universe, running around doing things. I don't like to rush things. A lot of times people, you rush, you go to the end, there's no one is there because everybody's still leveling, you feel lonely, you quit, or whatever. And this game doesn't have a lot of content at the end. So I'd rather take my time and enjoy my classes, level them, have them all at 20, you know, under-geared, yes. And then, you know, when new players come along or old players and want to help out, whatever, group up with people and do things. I've never felt the need to rush to anything. I used to be, you know, the real world is rush, 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 run, run, run all the time. And I used to live in big cities and I had that tempo as well. Wake up, have a quick shower, get ready to go to work, a quick cigarette, a quick cup of coffee, get something to eat while you're driving, you know, on the way to work, in the car, try not to make a mess of yourself. And, you know, go to work as fast, try and get as much work done as possible per day, and then rush home, go to the supermarket, do some laundry. You know, everything was rush, rush, rush. But thank God right now I don't have that. So I have a much more relaxed lifestyle. And I'm transferring that to my games. I remember like when playing WoW, yeah, I gotta, you know, finish the character in 11 days. Oh, 10.9 days and staying awake late, just not to, you know, to level up faster, gain XP. Making alternative characters so they will stay on the menu and build up rest, and then you play them one day, just get the extra XP, and then you move them back to your main and other shit like that. And you know, but at the age I am, I don't have the same stamina, I don't have the same appetite. I rarely get excited about things, especially gaming things. I think I might be from, like, I watch a lot of streamers and stuff, and when a game comes out, everybody's like, yay, whoa, whoa, yeah, best game ever in the jump. I'm like, okay, let's go play and see. You know, I don't have this, oh, it's gonna be the best game ever, and I can't get excited about games. Actually, I don't think I get excited about anything in my life, really. I kind of feel, yeah, it's a game. Or like, oh, this is gonna have a kid, and everybody's like, yeah, okay, this is having a kid. He's one of the 6 billion people having a kid. Great event, happy event. You know, I'm not insane, but okay, this is having a kid. I don't mean she's having a kid. I don't have to start jumping up and down because she's having a kid. You know, if I was having a kid, maybe. But why the hell would I start jumping up and down for somebody else having a kid? It's their kid. It's their job to jump up and down. So have I finished this level? Because we did several levels yesterday, but Okay, looks like we've done it. Okay, so go one more down. So when I see people, I mean, look, the only exception for people getting super excited about games that I understand is is YouTubers and streamers. And the reason why I say I understand them is because they are selling the game. You know what I mean? It's their job to be excited, to try and transfer that excitement, that hype to people. But I'm not in that business anyway, so. Like when I've seen Corpang, like, yo, that looks like a good game. I didn't go, oh shit, look at that. Or when people were watching Path of Exile 2, and they were like, oh, look at this, and this is amazing, and this is wonderful, the best game ever, you know, it's gonna be the game. And for me, I was like, okay, let's play it first, and I'm happy I didn't get excited. Because Path of Exile 2, I mean, is bringing like 2-3 pages of fixes and quality of life fixes being early access every week, man. It's like, you know, for me at the moment, because, you know, we played it, I played a little bit this morning as well, but I find it unbalanced, the mobs to the characters. It still has the same issues as Path of Exile 1. The game will at some point kill you, no matter what you do. How good you are, the game will kill you. And you know, end game that has characters that can walk up into bosses and use 3 skills, 1, 2, 3, and kill them. It's not balanced in my book. It's not fun. Not to mention, Path of Exile 2 has. I thought like a lot of people were saying like Corpang has a very slow start, but damn, Path of Exile 2 is so boring. And I'll tell you why it's boring. Because I know some of you have played Corpang, right? So Corpang is slow, but it does give you a lot of voice acting quests. You can listen to it, chill out, move on, get immersed into the game. Path of Exile gives you a 2-paragraph dialogue, which you can, you know, voiced. And then you have a 15-minute gameplay where you kill 100 mobs one by one. And you go boom, boom, next one, boom, boom, next one. And then you can sit like this and just go, yeah, okay. And then get to a mini boss, which, yeah, the first time I died a few times because I had no idea what he was doing and didn't have the timing, but all subsequent characters, it was just a breeze to go through. I mean, the bosses, the 2 bosses, I mean, I'm on Act 3, I haven't done a lot of them, but the only 2 bosses that actually were difficult was the Wolf, Act 1, the final boss for Act 1 before 2. And the main difficulty that I had is to find out the timing for dodge, basically. And the fact that my character just never had enough DPS to deal with it, just needs a little bit more DPS. That was the difficulty. Timing and actually having the right DPS. And the other boss that I found difficult was on Act 2, the one that we kind of skipped and went to get another level camp. I don't remember the name. Because it has like 4 or 5 different abilities. That one was a little bit more difficult. But 2 bosses in 3 acts. And also there's a lot of other issues. I mean, they already fixed some of them. The dodging, the hitboxes, damage balancing, population of mobs. The list goes on. And I say this because we're talking mainly about Corpang and being early access, but if we exclude the server instability, which is a major thing, of course, it feels natural after watching a game like Path of Exile 2 with so many people working on it, much bigger company with so much experience in the specific type of gaming, the ARPGs, and their early access has a lot of problems, a lot of bugs, a lot of instabilities. Corpang doesn't, when you put it in comparison to that, Corpang doesn't feel so bad. I mean, it may feel too bad because it's a smaller team that moves slower than, for example, the Path of Exile team can, when they have 100 bugs and they're like, we fixed them today because we have 30 people working, and then you have 20 bugs and you have 5 people working. You know. Oh, it broke. shit. I misclicked and I broke it. So yeah, it makes you put things in perspective. I mean, I remember how it was in New World. New World was such a mess with bugs. I don't think I've ever seen a game with so many bugs as New World. Which floor was I doing? Doing the one on top of this. Yeah, I think I was doing the one on top of this, but... Anyways, I'm not really fast with what I was doing because we got to do everything, and when we start building the houses, we'll go through the floors again anyways. Redundancies. So yeah, you gotta put everything into perspective. Like this game we're playing, Enshrouded, right? It is early access. It had bugs, it still has, but you see, it's not so. This game could have like 1,000 bugs, and you could still not notice them because they might be related to combat. Most of them, which you don't do a lot, to be honest. I mean, you're going to do your quests and. You know, it's not so much. And then you do building. As long as snapping and shit works, you're good. But I am worried, oh, for fuck's sakes. I am worried for Corepunk, though. I am worried about, you know, whether they're gonna be able to fix things. Whether they're gonna be able to keep the people. The balancing issues between the classes, the more, you know, specific roles every class has. We talk about the shaman stuff. Those are things they need to focus. And of course, having content to keep people going. This is a common problem I've noticed to a lot of early access games. And that is content time releasing. It's something that I haven't seen it be done properly. And I'll tell you what I mean. Like, if you don't look at experienced players and you look at normal players, right? I'll give you a definition if you like from the different ones. Expert players would be somebody like a streamer. Not that they're good, all right? But it's the category of those people that play daily and they play 8 to 12 hours a day. Sometimes 14, sometimes 18 hours a day, right? We're going to exclude these people from this example. And then you have the normal people who will come in and they will play 2 to 4 hours after work. They play with other people more sociably, so therefore longer delays to find groups, to catch up, you know, to do things. And of course the same people who will play maybe 6 hours plus on a weekend. You know what I mean? So when you bring out a game, there should be enough content for solo and for group play, of course. But the content you have should move forward in a timeline based on this specific type of gamers. The 2 to 4 hours, or 3 to 6 hours gamers on a daily basis. And that is because the guys that play 8 to 12 hours, and they're very good at this because they play so many hours, right? They're going to run through your content in a blink of an eye. And that is nothing you can do about it. Because content that will take you, 3 months to develop, those players will run through it in a day. If not in a day, in a week. That's it. You're not going to get more time than that. But someone that plays 2 to 4 hours a day, right, and a couple more extra hours on the weekend, he's probably gonna take 3 months to do, right? In my opinion, that's the time frame you need to have. Somebody was playing your content, right? Would it take, if he was playing 3 to 6 hours a day, how long will it take you to finish it? That's the number I would have focused on, because if you do 3 months, you work on content, it takes you 3 months to make it, right? If those people we're talking about that play 2 to 4 hours a day, it takes them 3 months or 4 months to finish it, right? Do your dungeons, due to randomness, whatever, gear drops, crafting, whatever, it takes them 4 months. that gives you, as a developer, 4 months to create new content for it. You know what I mean? And I think that is something games have failed to kind of implement. Because if you do that, right, and let's say somebody doesn't run in 4 months, but in 3, that's all right. You know, it's not the end of the world. But it gives you time to do that. And what happens is they go through your content, and just before they finish it, right, or at the moment they're finishing it, give a few days, maybe even a week, the new content comes out, so they don't have to move to another game. You keep them here. But what happens is they bring out, like Corpunk, for example, right? Early access. So you can really, if you know what you're doing, you can be level 20 in 48 hours or sooner. And if you have a group, and the group is like, hey, I'm the healer, I'm the tank, I'm the DPS, you don't need the 4th one, fuck it. You go farm birds, you go into your golems, you don't need anybody, you have the right classes, you know. You gear up, you go in, you finish the content fast, and then you have nothing to do. In Corpunk case, theoretically, I'm T2, okay? There's no really PvP or instances for me to be interested in. Do I need T3? Maybe for personal satisfaction, I suppose, but not really for the game. Since I can do golems on T3, on T2, I can do bears on T2, and probably I can get carried as a T2 into a boss. Don't really need something, right? So my point is, if I don't need all that, then I can finish the game very quickly. And I'm gonna go to what we talked about, Ashes of Creation, right? I'm gonna go to play Dune Awakening. I'm gonna go and play Tic-Tac-Toe. I don't know, I'm gonna go play Enshrouded. And maybe I get stuck on that. So maybe I'll go back, have a look, I'm like, I'm having more fun on the other one, fuck it. You know what I mean? That's not what you want. I think this is a mistake a lot of the games do. If you don't, and that is something WoW did fairly well, because they had a lot of content when it came out. You needed several weeks. I think what was it? It started with like 15 days to max level 60, was it? Beginning? And then people grinded down to 11 with power leveling. Something like that. But then you just had to grind, you know, all the gear, all the mounts, all the drops. Even if there was like no true new content, there was always something to grind, including PvP armors and honor and titles, and always had something. And then boom, the new expansion was up and we're like, yay. Another thing WoW did very well, which you don't, I mean, you know, I haven't seen it myself very well done, is that it was rotating mechanics per expansion. Whoever thought about that, that was a brilliant fucking idea. So like expansion, the normal expansion, let's say when you started the game, was you go into a dungeon, you need to have, you know, a lot of mobs, a lot of like control, staggers, stuns, stuff like that. Next expansion, it wasn't necessary. It was about a DPS race, so you had to fix your gear to be, you know, more DPS. And then the next expansion was again crowd control the adds of the boss, DPS the boss, and then next expansion was about burning the boss as fast as possible before it enrages or something. So you had to have that variety on, you know, oh, this one is, you know, this one is tactical, this one is DPS, this one is, and you could do different things. Nowadays, feels like they just keep doing the same shit constantly. So we haven't finished this one. Where do we start with this? Ah, this is where we left it. Excellent. So I'm just waiting. I'm just checking all the games out and see which one I would like to stick with. But Corpunk has a very long way to go. I mean, like a really long way to go. It's missing classes. It's missing balance in the classes. I think they have to rethink the whole karma situation and the different maps, which ones are PvP, which ones are in between and whatnot. It's missing instances, it's missing quality of life, it's missing improvement, hardware, stability, a lot of things. And the biggest problem is to see if they're going to make it. Because I'm starting to feel like I'm having a little bit of deja vu to New Worlds, where I was like very patient saying they're gonna fix it, they're making improvements, they're listening to the community, and 5 years later, season 5 or whatever it was, 2.5 years later, is same shit. So another reason why I don't get very excited about things. So I got screwed too many times.
I'm trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me. Trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me.
I'll say one more thing. If you really like a game, I really don't know if you have to be a psycho, because I could be a psycho, or other people could be psychos. I really don't know, even if that's the right expression. But if you really like a game, at the end of the day, right? Sometimes it just doesn't even matter if it has content or not. It's all about whether you like being in that universe, in that game. Because like I have seen, and I've said this before sometimes, that there are people out there, for example, that played Diablo 4, and they played Diablo 4 12 to 14 hours a day, every single day. So what they do is they just finish, they finish one character, one class, and then they start another one. And when they've done all the classes to max level, they start another one with a different build from the beginning, just rotating. So you go like Sorc, Warrior, Druid, one build. Oh, we done them? Sorc, other build, second build, Druid, second build, Warrior, second build, Rogue, second build. Oh, we've done, you know, Warrior build 3, Shark build 3, and you just keep going. You do all the variations over and over again until the season is done. Your characters get transferred to the standard league, and then you start all over again. The same process, and people have been doing this for years. I don't know if I could do this. I could have all the characters, yes, all the builds, yes, but have them being deleted and then me having to redo that again. That's why I don't like seasons. But I'm trying to get to this guy, people's mentality. I like to understand how they do this, because I can't. And it looks like there's people that actually are happy like this. And I'm saying this because some people say, yeah, you know, Corpang doesn't have a thingy. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of waiting, which I understand completely. I can't say the wrong or anything. But there's also these people that they love a game and they just don't care about anything else. They just love that gameplay. They love the universe, the graphics, or whatever, and just don't care. Just keep doing 10 times the Sorc. You know, get in top gear, delete him, start again, do it again and again and again. Like I said, I don't know if I'm actually capable of doing something like that, but it seems like the people doing it. So every game will always have people to play it. I mean, remember Warhammer Online, what was it, 2013 shutdown? People loved it. People picked it up, make the private server, been running it for 10 years. They got all the way up to 3,000 people in the private server, broke records. More people than the original game in the server, and some shit like that. So it depends what type of people you're also going to attract. You know, that's also a thing. You could attract a lot of toxic people. You could attract a lot of people that like to play a game for a week and go away. And, you know, you can bury your game. You can anything. All right, so back to Enshrouded a little bit. Oh, I have one more floor to do. Oh, we have this floor to do. Okay. Well, we do this all around the room twice. That will be the last base, and then we can start building some walls and start shaping the houses. And that also leaves a little bit of a hole we have on the ceiling. I don't know about you, but I think we've done good progress today. We just put all the floors down for 11 stories. Now we have to actually build the damn thing. But I don't know if I have any foliage on me, so we can go and pick some up. Probably will jump to my other server and pick some materials up, so I don't fuck the boxes up for Tibbs. And maybe take a little bit of a break from placing floors and walls and stuff, and see if we can find a solution how to make our gardens brighter, to illuminate, add some more candles down there, you know, do something different there, so we can at least finish the ground floor, because the ground floor is missing about 150 plus candles, I think. So we have work to do there as well. We'll do something just for the different pace. I don't think my tile's gonna be enough to do this. Ooh, I can see outside. Break from talking, man. I talked too much today. A lot of walls to bring down. And taking down the walls is really slowing me down in this. Remind me never to build another big room like this. I will. Bollocks. Oh, we didn't finish it, but we did fall down, so let's start the second line anyway. Oh. It's been a while since I actually died. It's been a while since I've died on this. Especially for fall damage. Worst floor laying ever. And a little bit of lag goes a long way in killing you again. Almost there. Συμφωνώ μαζί σου. Σου δίνει 130% άγκρο. Το Αυτό για καλά είναι, ρε παιδί μου, ότι τα διώχνεις και από έναν player, ας πούμε. Δηλαδή, άμα πάνε να στην πέσουν εσένα, τα σπρώχνω μακριά σου να μην σε χτυπήσουν, παίρνουν το άγκρο με 130. Αλλά το άλλο που κάνεις είναι ότι τα σπρώχνει και μετά ο Legionnaire για να κάνει το taunt του πρέπει να χρησιμοποιήσει το E, το οποίο έχει build-up time, οπότε τα διώχνεις μακριά να μην σε βαράνε, γιατί όση ώρα κάνεις το build-up για το spear δεν κάνεις DPS, οπότε τα διώχνεις, πας προς τα πίσω, το τσαρτζάρεις και τα κουμαντάρεις να σου έρθουν σε μια ευθεία για να τα χτυπήσεις όλα. Αυτή είναι η λογική αυτού νου εκεί πέρα. Δεν σου λέω ότι είναι καλή, απλά σου λέω ότι αυτός είναι ο λόγος που το έχεις και μετά με το talent που προσθέτεις slow, ας πούμε, στο PvP, πάει κάποιος να την πέσει στο DPS σου, το πετάς μακριά με το slow και τον πιάνεις μετά, ας πούμε, και τον ξεκινάς και σώζεις και το δικό σου. Αυτή είναι η νοοτροπία πίσω από αυτό. Και το knock-up νομίζω δεν θυμάμαι, νομίζω έχει ένα που κάνει knock-up μετά, το κάνεις upgrade. Sorry for the little moon language, but... Αλλά να σου πω κάτι, δηλαδή εγώ το σκέφτομαι και το ξανασκέφτομαι. Αφού ό,τι κάνει ο Legionnaire μπορεί να το κάνει ο Shaman καλύτερα, γιατί να παίζεις Legionnaire? Δηλαδή τα class θα πρέπει να είναι πιο specific, να μην υπάρχει άλλο class που μπορεί να κάνει tank. Δηλαδή γιατί μπορεί να κάνει tank ο healer, ας πούμε. Μετά, ξέρεις, γιατί να πάρεις, όπως είπα και πριν, γιατί να πάρεις ένα Legionnaire όταν μπορεί να βάλεις το Shaman να κάνει και tank και heal εξίσου καλά και να πάρεις ένα DPS να τελειώνεις πιο γρήγορα. Έχει θέματα σε αυτό το κομμάτι. Alright, it looks like we finished temporarily. We finished the main structures here, the main floors. So now all these lines we just did, right? We gotta go and build houses around this. But let's go downstairs and have a look in the graveyard here and see where we need to add some more lights. Because, oops. I think we need to add some lights around. Let's have a look. Complete this. We have here. We don't have lights here. And this is gonna be a problem. This is a problem. Start here. The problem here is I have to remove all the fences to put lights. Okay, we don't really need them here, but we do need them here a little bit. Let's finish. Oh, we need a lot of lights here. I'm just gonna put lights in the ones I can right now. I don't feel like removing fences at this point in my life. I think we'll do this, as I'm not in the mood now with the fences. It's going to be a nightmare to place them again. I just don't feel like doing it, so let's just put some more. Can, and we'll do those specific corridors later. Now this big darkness here, this is the gardens I need to actually fix. So I'm going to work a little bit on. This is missing one. This is missing one. I think I ran out of candles last time. Alright, looks like on this side we are okay-ish, but we don't have candles on this side. Good. One there. There. Yeah, we'll fix that later. We'll do the fences later. Okay, so let's say we're done here on the main corridors. We'll leave the fenced ones for another time. Now on this side. We've done it here with the fences. There we go. Yeah, we have the candles on this one. This is what we gotta do on the other side, but you have to take the fences down. And this fence is wrongly placed. Looks alright. Looks like this side we've done them. Alright, so the fence part is only on the other side. Everything else here looks alright. Yeah, so we have actually finished this side. This side is pretty much finished. It's only the other side that we just need to do the fencing. Okay. Oh, excellent. We have done more than I thought we did. Alright, now time to destroy all this, but I don't have any foliage on me. Don't. We're gonna have to go and pick up some and come back. You know what? Gonna jump to my other one quickly and get some resources from the other server. Tricks and tips. I'm trying to think what else could we build, like another room. Okay, we're gonna have to do the display room. We're also working on the filling the boxes with all the items, and then is an Acropolis and what after that? What do we do after that? Hold on a second. That will do. We'll keep those foliage. That should be enough for our testing. We got enough of those. Where's the other half? Alright, that should do. So we need foliage for that. We got... Okay, we've got to get some more of these. Done. That's for the houses. That's for down there. I don't think we're gonna need something else. Okay. Menu. Κοίταξε, το Ashes είναι γάμο τα παιχνίδια. Δεν το συζητώ. Έχει πάρα πολλά πλεονεκτήματα από το συγκεκριμένο. Και αν και τόσο κόσμο που το παίζει. Εγώ απλά αυτή τη στιγμή οικονομικά δεν μπορώ να το πάρω το Ashes. Το βρίσκω ακριβό, έχω πάρει τόσα άλλα. Αν και μου κάνανε και μια προσφορά κάτι φίλοι να μου το αγοράσουν να πάω να παίξω από εκεί. Αλλά θα μείνω λίγο ακόμα στο Core Punk. Να δω λίγο πώς θα εξελιχθούν τα πράγματα. Είμαι λίγο υπομονετικός άνθρωπος, ξέρεις, πώς πω, πολύ χαλαρός, climb mine. Να δω πώς θα εξελιχθούν λίγο τα πράγματα και πιθανό να μεταφερθώ κι εγώ. Θα δείξει. Δηλαδή έχω κόσμο που με περιμένει, ας πούμε, εκεί, guild, έτσι μου είπαν τέλος πάντων. Τώρα, γιατί και αυτοί, ξέρεις, τα λένε και μετά αλλάζουν κάθε τόσο. Αλλάζουν και αυτοί, βαριούνται, φεύγουν, κάνουν. Απλά δεν ξέρω κατά πόσο στο Ashes of Creation μου αρέσει η μεταφορά που θες 3 ώρες να πας κάπου, κυριολεκτικά 3 ώρες. Με τα πόδια, δεν έχει teleport και ούτε λέει θα βάλουν. Μόνο αυτό έτσι λίγο με κάνει να το σκέφτομαι game wise. Τα υπόλοιπα, ok. Oh, it's so dark now. Geronimo. Alright, let's find my gardens and see what we can come up with. Where do we have a destroyed garden? Over there. Okay, so what problems we have here? Just to give you the rundown here. So I want to find a way to illuminate the gardens. So the options are we'll put braziers everywhere, so they get illuminated. Simple. Second option is we put candles on the floor and then we place the foliage on top, so they have a little bit of illumination. We've done it before and it kind of looks nice. Problem with that is that sometimes the candles have flames and light and sometimes they don't because of the bug problem. I don't know what. Θα το δω, Δημήτρη. Δημήτρης, πιστεύω θυμάμαι σωστά. Θα το δω. Okay. Και εγώ ένα παιχνίδι θέλω να παίζω μόνο αυτό, ας πούμε. Δεν θέλω να παίζω 100. Δηλαδή, ξέρεις, να παίζω, ας πούμε, Corpan και λίγο Enshrouded. Δεν θέλω να παίζω 100 παιχνίδια. Δεν είμαι promoter. Sorry. So, one was just to put the braziers down. The other is to... So... as an example, to do something like that. Just place one of those things somewhere and we have light to show our garden, I suppose. The next one was put the candles and the foliage on top, but it's not a lot of... Nikos, sorry. That was the second one, but it doesn't produce a lot of light. The third one was to do something like this. Put the fluorescent white ones in between and then just cover it and leave one side so the light comes out, become fluorescent, like this one, that produces a little bit of light. Problem with that is it doesn't look very natural. See what I mean? It's like, so today, what I'm gonna try is I want to find a way to illuminate my gardens naturally, and the reason why I don't want to go with lights is because we have over 700 candles on this bitch, and I have to put another 300-400. So I don't want to put candles. I want to have something a little bit more I don't know what the word is, distinct, different. So one thing we can try is to put that. Now the question is, how good that's gonna look, or how bad that's gonna look. I like this. That looks nice. I'm trying to think how I can do this. I could just destroy this, make the shape with the stone, and then try and layer it. All right, let's try that because it's a bit easier to. Okay, let's try that. All right, boys, time to go. Bye bye. Okay, let's see if we can build something nice. Now, this is one thing that is very, very time consuming. You know, this experiment trying to make something different, something a little bit more unique. Sure how much light this is gonna. Εντάξει, τώρα Νίκο, ξέρεις τι έχω πάθει, Προσπαθώ να σκεφτώ ποιος είναι ο Δημήτρης που έλεγα. Okay, so if we go for that shape, then we can go for the foliage. And foliage here doesn't not generating. It's not gonna let the light go through though. Let's go high up. Huh? Oh. Okay, it may not be very visible to you, but I can see that blue light down there. Hey, Hickey. How you doing, buddy? Let me try something, a different approach. Instead of covering it, why just not put it on plain sight? Let's try that. No, that's too small. Oops, undo that. You know what the worst part is that if I don't like this, I have to destroy it and rebuild it. Oh, you stupid little foliage. Streaming today, any news from Corpunk? Streaming is good, you know. I'm trying to find how I'm gonna decorate my gardens down here. We've also done this thing around this room. I put all these corridors up. This is the floors that we're gonna have to start building houses around here to create the necropolis. So we've done all the flooring basically. We just need to add now walls, doors, you know, lights and stuff like that. And just taking a break because we've been laying down a lot of floors. We also have to finish the ceiling up there. So as a break, I'm trying to see how I'm going to illuminate my gardens. That's for the streaming and Enshrouded. As far as Corpun goes, you know, not ready yet. Identified the problems on the server. Please be patient. We're working on it. Stuff like that. So we're going to go for 6 days without servers on that one. And you know, people are upset. You won't believe what people are writing on Discord. Other people already trying to find a different game to play. Ast of Creation is coming up quite a bit. Not just because we just talked about it with Morbid, but because it does. I mean, it is the same way people were saying like Path of Exile 2 is going to be the mother of all ARPGs, you know, the perfect game. Ast of Creation is meant to be the holy grail of MMORPGs. And so far it has gotten good comments, you know, PvE, PvP. So it is possible that it could become one of those games when and if it comes out. Not if, but when, meaning like launch. Because I don't know how many problems it has at the moment or whatever, so. Well, that looks like it's working. Let's do the whole thing around this. I don't think we're gonna get anything. It falls under the early access. Sorry, but we fixed it for you. I don't expect them to give us anything. I mean, they should, but I don't see them actually doing anything. Unfortunately, I don't think there's gonna be something. Well, I mean, we didn't have to buy the game to play it, and I think the game was already losing people. That's a given that with delays, broken servers, classes missing, unbalanced stuff, and a lot of problems. I think it's just like all the hardcore players. I mean, hardcore core punk fans is the ones that actually sticking around, or people like me, they're like, yeah, okay. I mean, if we can play, we can play. Otherwise, we play something else. The rest of the people that are actually looking for a MMO to spend every day, I think they already moved on. I think they have already moved on from this, or they are in the process of moving on. So I'm in the process now of trying to trim this down a bit. Trying to shape it a bit. Oh, that looks like a good solution. I think you can see it from afar as well. It's what the industry made it, Henky. It's what the shit. I mean, it's like some games just die because of industry kind of, you know. And what I mean by that was the fact that, you know, you play a game for a week, then they bring another one, they hype you for that. Promoters, streamers, YouTube videos, gaming awards, stuff like that, and they just push you towards the new game. You're like, oh, that's the best one. I haven't finished this one, but yeah, I'm gonna play this one because I'm gonna lose the rush. You know what I mean? And then again, there's the games that die because they're not worth it, or because they rushed it, or there's no more content, or I mean, like Wayfinder came out, fucked up on early access, then they changed the whole model from online co-op to offline co-op, whatever, and that's it. Yeah, if WoW started today with 10 days without being able to make accounts on websites and stuff, yeah, probably would have died in 2025 if you started like this. But back then it was like, yeah, you know, not much you can do because, you know, that's what we have in technology. But, and I keep saying sometimes, like, it's 2025, there shouldn't be this kind of problems in gaming, like servers that can hold things and stuff. It for me, it purely shows lack of skill. Like, they don't have the necessary skills to fix the servers. 2025, we should have no lag, no crashes. I mean, okay, the occasional one, let's not be absolute, but it should have been a lot more stable on everything, but unfortunately it is not. We can't have games that like the company makes the games but our computers can handle them. These are fucked up mistakes. I remember New World. I mean, the thing that happened on New World with the graphics cards, burning 3060s and 3090s on the menu without even playing the game, your graphic card was getting burned. I mean, how much more ridiculous than that it can get? And what I'm doing is not working, and why is it not working? It's pissing me off when it doesn't work. Everything is rushed. I mean, even you've seen like NVIDIA drivers sometimes. I give an example, like I update my NVIDIA drivers and I do the restart that the installation requires, and then I have one screen. The other two don't work. I have to restart 3 times and then it finds my screens. I don't even know how the fuck that works, but that's better. Alright, we trimmed it so it doesn't extend too much. Okay, I think we're good there. Gotta fix this side. There we go, now we have a corridor. Except of a mess. Okay, this one we're gonna fix with this. I hope I didn't overdo it. No, perfect. We also have the same problem here. Trimming is done. Good. I mean, think about it. I mean, put yourself into... I mean, not put yourself. You are the consumer, you know? Like, I'm sitting here. If you give me a game that is not complete, I can't have fun. I can't emerge into the game. I can't enjoy it. So why would I stay? Or you give me a game that doesn't have problems, but it's very short. I finish it in a day, in a week, in 20 days. What am I going to do after that? If you don't... That's the thing I was talking about earlier, that when you make a game like an MMORPG, what you have to do is you have to have a content that the average player has to take 3 to 4 months to finish in order to buy yourself 3 months to make new content. So by the time the average player that plays 2 to 4 hours a day finishes your content just before or slightly after, you give them another 4 or 5 months of content. You know what I mean? So you have to keep going like this. So either you're gonna have to give him time for 4 months, and you already have build another 2 expansions to give yourself 6 months. So you give them that's ready and tested, and then you keep building the new stuff. So you always want 3 to 6 months ahead of content in your database, and you just give it to them so they're always there with new stuff to keep playing, keep coming back. Because like early access, and this is the problem, like I said about Corpang, early access, we can finish the content within 10 days. You can be level 20, maximum profession gathering, maximum profession crafting, farm some mobs, kill 3 or 4 bosses out of 20. I mean, you don't have to kill all of them, and then you have nothing else to do except open world PvP, which most people don't do. And what happens is, like me, somebody came to attack me, I'm like, okay, kill me. I don't give a shit because I'm not gonna lose anything. I don't carry anything to drop anyways, right? So they kill me. They take some karma to become criminals. I die, I respawn. 20 minutes of safety, no one can attack me. I'm going to do my PvE. You know, when I feel I have enough stuff on me, I teleport back, empty, go out. Somebody wants to kill me, he kills me. I respawn, 20 minutes immunity. If I don't want to PvP, I don't PvP, you know what I mean? So you can simply do that shit. So until they bring instances so people can actually queue up for that stuff, and also I honestly think it will not have a lot of people, because if people can attack you when you're farming, when you're gathering, cutting trees, people can come and kill you and steal shit from you. It's not going to go very far because you don't have a lot of safe areas, because safe areas don't have everything you need. So for someone that kind of enjoys the PvE aspect of it, being forced to PvP, maybe not the thing for a lot of people to play alone and stuff. Because I don't think someone won't say, oh, I need to go and get some wood to build something. Oh yeah, let me get 20 people to protect me. You know what I mean? Something happens like on Albion, where a guild will go out to the resources and just like claim it, you know, to just mine and shit. I don't know. I think that's gonna piss off a lot of people. I'm one of them. I'm kind of like in between there, because I'm trying to farm a boss and somebody comes in, I'm 20% HP, turns on PvP, kills me, runs away. Where's the fun in that? I mean, he had fun, but where's my fun? I'm trying to do a boss and I'm almost dying, almost kill the boss, and somebody jumps in at 20%, kills the entire group and finishes the boss off. PvE area. Like, I don't know. You know, I think people will go really pissed with this. That's why I keep saying, like, I prefer to have my PvE to my PvP separate. Full PvE, like only PvE, you can't kill anybody. And this map's a PvP. You go in there, you go with knowledge that, yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's one of the things I don't like. I mean, in theory, what they say is that if you attack players in that region, where you have all this doing PvE, they give you the right to do that, but like you take a lot of karma, so you're gonna turn into a criminal, and if you're a criminal, then the NPCs won't talk to you, won't be able to trade. But out of experience, nobody gives a shit, because if I want to come and piss you off, I take 60 karma. In order for me to become a criminal, I need to kill you 20 times, but when I start killing NPCs, my karma goes down. So killing like, I don't know, 100 NPCs is really not much if I'm gonna go farming with my guild. So my karma can go down, I can piss you off for a few hours, and then I can easily move on. So I don't know, I think I might need to reconsider on getting some of those areas done, either full PvP or full PvE. Although I don't know if they're going to change it. Then again, I always thought they're not going to change the whole quest system, but they changed it because people were complaining, so we'll see. But the game has a lot more serious issues besides the servers. I mean, balancing issues, DPS issues, aggro issues. It's a bit of a mess. It's still an alpha state, man. This is not early access. This is like alpha 5. It's a shame because people expect an early access, which means much more completion and much more bug-free than what it is at the moment. So that's another reason if I was to move to another game, is for me it would be more like the fact that I bought an early access, but it's not early access. and the bad communication, which feels like they are lying, and you know, there's a big list of things you can go on about Corpan. Yeah, I'm assuming they're going to change that at some point, probably make it even worse. But the thing is, it doesn't need to be like that, because since they're gonna bring guilds in, and you can declare war at the guild, so when you declare war at the guild, as in most games, you are able to kill those people anywhere. There's no safe zone, there's no shit. So why not just have full PvP zones? I mean, full as in your PvP turns on automatically. And then have PvE zones. So if I want to have my cup of coffee and farm trees or mobs, I'm allowed. Maybe I don't want to do PvP. You know, I want people to have choices in the game. So I'm in the mood to go in PvP, good. I'm in the mood to PvE, good. Don't force shit on me. That's what I don't like. Don't force shit on me. That's what I don't like, when games are forcing me, like, oh no, like Throne Liberty. No, you have to PvP between 9 o'clock at night and 10:30 at night. The other 23 hours of the day, you cannot. I'm like, fuck you. Or, oh, you have to wait in this area for 45 minutes if you want, or go somewhere else and come back until it's night, then you can do the quest. I'm like, fuck you. Oh, you have 20 event quests? Oh, I'm sorry, you can only do one event between 7 and 9 in the morning and 7 and 9 at night, because only have time for one event. Fuck you, game. I don't like to be time gated. My life is my life. My game should be available to me 24/7 to do whatever I want when I want. I'm here to play the game, not to be played by the game. So fuck you. That's why I don't play Throne of Liberty. I don't like to be controlled in that stupid manner. Oh god, this is gonna be a bitch to do. Ah, god damn it, just find the right spot. Ah. Sorry, I got this idea to just create a little bit of a what's the word? Like arches from the crystals, but it's more tedious than I thought it would be. Like a lot more tedious than I thought it would be. No, you could say it looks like a little giant, doesn't it? Anyways, let's go have a look how that looks from the top over there. See if we're actually getting... I mean, at least now we're getting a little bit of light. It's not too dark. I think we need some glowing plants, you know? Or plants that are gonna have like... fireflies, but actually create light around them. 24/7, that is. Okay, it looks better from up here. I mean, that whole line with the two blue, if you take it left on your screen, these are the other like gardens we have. So from up here, it looks nice. We may not be able to see all the lights we have down there. We can see like the torches, 2 and 2. We can see all the candles on the corridors, but that one is visible. There is a chance that I might have to pick up my 600 candles and maybe do something for light with the green, with the blue stuff, because the candles is not always lighting up. So it might be a lot better if I just redecorate the whole thing, make the corridors with the luminescent stuff. Of course, when we turn the lights on the right off, it will be a little bit better. So yeah, I'm thinking maybe we should do something with the blue stuff inside the caves and the houses we're going to build, so it's like natural lighting everywhere, because 700 candles seems to be causing more trouble and it's worth it. It's going to take me 2 hours to actually pick up all the candles up, I think. But that's the creative process for making something good. It looks good from up here. And this is a lot of candles, man. And we also need fences. I also got a difference. Let's do the lights first, then we'll see what we're gonna do about fences. Alright, so let's say that one's done. That's really kind of nice. This one is okay. But we can make it a little bit more natural occurring. Yeah, let's create some veins. Like that. So it doesn't look like, you know, it just has that. Oh, come on, stuff like. It just has that little square around. It's like more spreading out. Also brings a little bit more light. This needs a little bit of trimming now. Damn it. And I swear sometimes these fucking angles are killing me. Okay. I think I have some fences. Yes, we do. Alright, we're getting somewhere. Slowly, but we are getting somewhere. Alright, let's keep going with this. Actually, I want to fix this one as well. It's just annoying. Alright, so we'll go back to terrain. And smaller ones. Alright, we've done a little bit of decoration there. I think we are on the road for something that's gonna look nice at the end. But I'm really tempted to remove all the candles there. We'll do a little test on one of the sides, like this one that doesn't have a lot of candles. And we'll see how that looks like. So that completes this side of the graveyard with the luminescent stuff. Which actually is the side that has the most candles. Fuck! Let's carry on with this. Question is, if we're gonna illuminate, I think that's a good spot. Let's pick this up. Let's do a little test. Okay, this is dark enough. So, how will we do? We just go about just doing lines like this. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to do in the amount of fucking graveyard we have. Or I don't like that idea there. Oh great, it's made a nice fucking hole there. That helps. Hold on, also I need a little bit more light though, because I can't work like this. Let there be light. Oh boy, how are we gonna... If we're gonna use the fluorescent ore, how are we gonna use that around a graveyard? Because I mean, this light is nice, but I can't have these fucking blocks up there all the time. So how am I going to illuminate this without the candles? I do love the candles, but probably gonna keep them like on the mausoleums at the end. But for the corridors, we need something. So the fluorescent stuff we're going to use in the gardens is blue, right? So can we go with this? And just bury this. And that went a little bit too far that I wanted it. Foliage doesn't seem to be working on that size. Bigger size. 4. Okay. That's not too bad. But do I want to put foliage everywhere though? I mean, don't look bad. I mean, they produce enough light to see a couple of the graves if we put all this everywhere. It's gonna, if we do this all around this, it's gonna be like that. I don't know, I really don't know if I like this. Like, for me, this looks a lot better. With the candles around. This one... eh.
trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me. Trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will
Oh, I don't know how to do this. And this thing on the garden looks nice. Well, at least it's more bright than it was, but okay, and we're gonna carry on doing the other three on this side, but I wanna find a way to what about that size looks good. What if no, that's too big actually. What if we put a little bit of a I thought if we put a little bit of a fluorescent behind every tombstone, maybe we'll create enough light, but nah. I don't know, I can't come up with something right now. It's gonna fix the rest of the garden areas. And hopefully something will come into mind soon. Hopefully. And that one's just square, okay. Okay, we're gonna leave a little bit of a gap there. It's gonna that spike there was good actually. Really good. Okay, suppose that's enough. That's good enough there. Oop. Yeah, they produce enough light. Alright, we found, at least we found a solution for our gardens there. We have twice the same pattern here. Oh no, that's more flat, that's more tall, okay. I'm gonna do something different here. Well, not super different, but we're going to put all the encasing here instead of the big outside like we did in the other ones. I concentrate the light here. I hate small spaces, man. I can't work very well in small spaces. We need more shapes when it comes to raw materials, like really. Oh, nice. Oops. Shit. I think we're done on this one. I think this is the last one, right? Yeah. Ah, that's good. That looks really good. And it's a little bit more branching, I think. Where are we going? Over here. Okay, I think we're good. We have enough light. Alright, let's turn the big lights off. And let's have a look how the blue stuff look like. Good progress today. Good progress. We did a lot. Oh, come on. Oh, fuck, I didn't see those. How the fuck did I miss those?
Trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me. Trapped inside a fake reality. Better days will never come for me. How can I be honest with myself when I'm always playing someone else?
Well, it definitely looks better now. I mean, at least you can get a nice visual from the top with this as well. I mean, we can see the candles. I think this will work out better for us too. So when you come down the first time from upstairs and you look down, you see this. So a lot of changes to do down in the graveyard, and you'll get a nice results. I want it to be nice when you're walking down there, and I want it to be nice when you're looking at it from the top. So that looks alright. Let's go down there now on the other side, and when you fly down and then all the lights come up, it's kind of nice, but also kind of looks like a fucking airport runway. Alright, the necropolis looks alright from here as well. My marble staircase looks like shit compared to the rest of it. I mean, we have a lot of work to do. Possibly, like I said earlier, we're probably gonna have to bring it down and make it with a different material, make it to be more in line with what we're building down here. But now that the lights are working over there, it's a little bit bright. We got some lights outside that gotta go in. Staircases. I put them originally just to make the layout, just to have an idea what I need to do and what the floors are going to be, but they need to be pushed in because they're extending too much. I don't like it. We also have to fill some of the blanks with rock. We have spaces on the top and around this. We're going to encase it into stone soon. Okay, loads of work. Loads of work, but this kind of work is like creative, but you have to be in the mood for it, man. You just can't, you know, ideas just don't float sometimes. So we have a little bit of correction to do. Encasing with stone. So it's one. What the f... Yeah, this is another little problem. Let's see, has the light gone yet? Alright, we're gonna have to wait a little bit. Lights do take a while to turn off sometimes. Yeah, there we go, now they're turned off. Okay. Now one reason why I was removing the walls because I wanted here to have that stone effect on the zone, and then we kind of like molded this so we can make the houses, but if we're gonna go with, oh, I'm running out of stone, shit. Might have to actually go with something like this inside the houses. Have the side walls covered with this. Instead of the lights. Yeah. I think we're gonna go for that crystalline cover kind of situation. Alright, this is not gonna happen because we can build on this side, but we can build on this. Okay. Oh, we can do something like that. I mean, they're meant to be abandoned, you know. Deserted city, so we can have rocks in here all over the place. It shouldn't be any problem anywhere, just so we can generate as much light as we actually need for this to just, we just have this subliminal low background light coming through. So yeah, we'll go with blue. And we're not going to be needing these lights anymore. Once we have enough fluorescent around, it's going to be self-lit. So let me just take this off. So next time I log in, the lights will, oh come the fuck on. The luminescence will be on the right level. So as soon as I'll add stones, I'll have the right effect. Oh, I haven't built the walls here yet. Shit. Construction workers required. All hands on deck. I have more upstairs. And we'll fix these little details. No problemo. We'll take that one out as well. Ah, there we go. That's where we put the blue stuff. Glows. It glows. Okay. We need a little bit more. We'll try and put some more exactly where the windows and the doors are so the light comes out. Once we build all this. Oh, God. That is one big fucking project, man. Okay, and that leaves the problem with the lights down here. Okay. Well, at the moment we're gonna leave down here the way it is because I don't want to pick up any candles and then put another 700 candles down. It's a pain in the ass. But at least I am kind of happy with this. We can see it from the top. It gives a nice feeling when you look it from the top. It has enough light down here for us to walk around without a problem. If we find a solution for the gravestones, the tombstones as well, that'll be great. I'm thinking to just dig around and just put the fluorescent on top, but it will just to dig. I mean, it is. Let's try this because kind of like the idea. Let's use fluorescent so I can see what I'm doing. Let's put some light up first. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, it looks like we had the floor here. No. Okay, so... not that one, that one. What if we do it this way? I don't dislike this. That is not bad. Alright, let's do the next one as well, just to get a better feeling about this. I don't mind that at all. Actually, it looks kind of nice. I think we found the solution for the graves. One of them looks nice. Let's have a look. Why are they looking so different? They are on the same level. Oh, the nice thing is the light is also making the corridor engravings also look blue. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take the lights out. At least for the graves. We're probably gonna leave the lights on the mausoleums like this. So from this part on. And we're gonna take the lights on, off. I'm just gonna convert this. Let's take some of them off here now. I'll just gonna do this too as well, just to have a one line complete and see exactly how that's gonna look like. Oh, got some graves with the place wrong. Shit. We gotta fix that. We have to fix that too. Damn it. Better. And as we move clouds, they all get highlighted. What graphics am I running on this? Balanced. Struggling a little bit. I'm gonna throw up. Okay, so we've done that one. Now we still have candles here. Alright, let's exit and come back in. That's gonna reset the light tables. Give it a minute. Let's see how that looks like. That should have reset pretty much all the light table. What? Come on. Hold on a second. What language am I typing? Oh, okay, there we go. That's the problem. Not only I had different language, also had caps lock on. That definitely not wasn't gonna work. Let's change music a bit. Just fixing the playlist very quickly. Have we got any updates on Corpunk or anything? Nope, not yet. Alrighty, that's fixed. Oh my god, it's very dark. I don't know why it looks like there's a lot of stuff. Like I can see where we put the fluorescent ore, right? Got like 1, 2, 3, 4 plots. And the fourth plot looks like there's a mountain there, but I don't know why it looks like that. Like this one looks like this. Anyways, I kind of like it, so I'm gonna convert all of them like this. So let me do this one as well, because if we do this one, then I can see if we need lights for the corridors, which... Oh no, I've run out. Oh my god. Shit. Ah, okay, fuck it. Well, we'll do the rest of them next time, I suppose, if we've done enough God, we're gonna need so much of that fluorescent stuff. Okay, let's go and add some more flooring here on the top because we're missing a lot. And no, I can't see shit. But as long as I am placing these things down and don't fall down and we're filling the rooftop, I'm good. Oops. I'm really starting to dislike big rooms. I mean, they look grand and wow, and Jesus Christ, the amount of fucking work. Could have made 20 rooms by now. We still have to move the flame though. The flame is 1 square higher than this floor. That was intentional. I lowered the floor 1 square down because the flame, you can see the flame from the top floor. It comes through the floor. The flame. It's visible. So I've made this ceiling 1 square down so we can move the flame now. That's gonna be a bit of a bitch because we need to have 2 flames at the same time here. Otherwise, everything's gonna go poof if we make a mistake. Usually we don't make mistakes and things like that, so I'm very confident it's gonna work as we want it to.
We are so random. You bring the darkness to the light, split the atom. I ignore the fact that this will never last. Your words come out so soothing that I forget that this thing is confusing. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at. Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Me and you got that good, yeah, but I'm running like I'm lost in the woods, yeah. I don't really care, 'cause I just like it here. Me and you can't get enough, no, you know, acted, but I know this is a bluff, though.
Almost done with this.
Don't ask where my head is at, 'cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice.
Yeah, I think we've done all the way to the end of this.
Your vibe, vibe, vibe. Want you to be my vice.
It's only the other side left and the flame.
I'm all about your vibe, vibe.
And that flame doesn't work. Excellent. Thank you, game.
Round me up the coast, boy. Wanna hear the ocean roar, crash over me. Then ride it home, dance it up in moonlight. Hold me tight and don't let go. Watch over me. We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find. Find one another, another. Face the sun, fear no one. 'Cause we are all one. We are all one. We are all one. We are all one. We are all. Put me up, yeah, moonshine. Put me into overflow. Crash into me. And let me fall deep enough to feel like deep enough to
Dude, I tell you, this looks easy, but you know how exhausting this is?
We are all stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find. Find one another, another. Face the sun, fear no one. 'Cause we are all one. We are all one. We are all one. We are all one. We are all. Love get me higher. You get me hypnotized. I can see brighter, brighter. I love us, love you and I. Love get me higher. You get me hypnotized. I can see brighter, brighter. I love us, love you and I. Stardust, stardust, stardust. Left behind, left to find. Find one another. Face the sun, fear no one. 'Cause we are all one. 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 We are
Oops.
we are all one. We are all one. We are all one. We are all.
Yes, mate, it is. I've also decided to do some changes on the graveyard. I don't know if you were around. I'll show you in a second. Yeah, this is a big room. It's a big project. Just finishing off the ceiling at this point here. Well, 90% of it, because we're gonna leave a part we can climb up. We still have the flame here. There. We'll see how we're gonna seal it off later. I just need to do this last bit here. We're gonna leave it at this point. We'll see how we're gonna. I'm gonna see later how we're gonna join this to the rest of the room. Yeah. So this is the changes we did. Smite. Ooh. I went and did the gardens we had there that I had issue putting some lights onto them. I went with the fluorescent ore and we kind of fixed them. And it looks more impressive from up here. So I've decided that we're probably going to do the graves as well like that. So we remove the lights so we don't have these issues. So you can get, so you can get a nice view when you come down from, you know, when you come down from the throne room, right? And you like turn, you can see the lights. So we're going to make all the houses with the same fluorescent. So the room is going to self-lit. And the graveyard as well. So instead of having this thing coming online as you fly by, we're gonna do the graves. Oops. We're gonna do the graves like this. We're gonna build them on fluorescent ground. So it's self-lit. It's permanently there. We don't have the issue. Oh, the candle is on. The candle is off. So it's a matter of me actually picking all the candles up again. So this is gonna light up all the corridors without a problem, and it looks nice. But I am gonna keep the candles for the mausoleums like this. So I'm gonna have this one like that, and we did the gardens as well with fluorescent, and the foliage is growing on top of them, in them, or the stone is growing inside the foliage. Did a little bit of like, you know, decoration spreads and tentacles, and even made a little giant. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with this format. I think it's gonna be better than having 2,000 candles. Although 2,000 candles is impressive, but it fucks the whole graphic situation up. So I have a lot of work, but we did a lot of progress today. I mean, we finished the gardens here. We also started this with the graveyards, so we have a new, better direction. But we gotta pick all the candles up, and we also laid all the floors all around this. So now next time we play, we're gonna start putting walls up. I know the process is boring, I'm sorry, but to have a mega structure like this, you know, even in real life, it's boring. You have to dig, you gotta pour the concrete and shit like that. And then what we're gonna do is, once we have all the buildings done, as we go along anyways, we're gonna do something like this inside. We're just gonna add fluorescent and some other designs like this one. So near the windows, so we have the light coming out and light the room up so you can see the houses. And we're gonna have a self-lit room, because this is how far is this down from where the door is? We go 2 floors up, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's 8 floors under the entrance, this one. So yeah, I think we're gonna go with a natural kind of light, because if we dig any further than this and put another flame, we're pretty much gonna be at the center of the earth. We can do the movie. If they bring dinosaurs in, we gotta put them in there, and we can do the core of the earth with the fluorescent metals as they were going down. Turn the lights off and everything lights up. I mean, the candles do look good, don't take me wrong, but it's very annoying when you can have this look from up there, you know? If you can't see the light from up there, and you have to walk down, fly down to start seeing all the candles. And I think we're still gonna generate a nice atmosphere with the fluorescent as well. It's gonna be a little bit more bright. But I like the effect that it generates on the floor as well. Makes it a little bit bluish. Anyways, this game got me really tired. And we did a lot of work, a lot of clicking. My finger actually hurts. So I think we've done enough for today, ladies and gents. I'm gonna go lie down and rest my eyes. So if Corpang is up tomorrow, we'll play Corpang. If not, tomorrow we will start with to fix the staircases so we have the right thing, put some more fluorescent stuff there and start building the houses all around this room. It's probably gonna take us, I mean, usually we do about 4 hours of crafting because my eyes kind of go bleh after a while, so we'll see how long that's gonna take to incorporate this all into one massive town, one massive city. Yeah, so that's it for today, guys. Thanks very much for tuning in. Sorry for the shorter stream, but my eyes are a bit dizzy with all the running around. Like I said, if we have Corpang tomorrow, we'll play Corpang. If not, we'll be here to carry on with this because we have a lot of things to do. And to be honest, I prefer if I start with fixing the gravestones next time, picking up the candles, than the rooms. The rooms, I find them very boring myself as well because it's kind of copy paste, you know, you just put fucking walls. But maybe it will be easy. We just take in a straight line, go and do like wall, door, window, wall, door, window. Just keep it going with that. So we'll see. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Thanks for tuning in, for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate it. So hopefully we'll see you all tomorrow. Thank you, Hecky. See you later, guys.